People, we have to take a break from Cadillacs for just a minute because, okay, we never really tell you about the places we stay when we go on these trips to drive the cars when they first come out. And invariably for us, the hotel could be really fancy, but we're like the last ones in and the first ones out because it takes us kind of a long time to shoot the cars. But you gotta see this room. You gotta see it. Come here. People, there is a helicopter in my room. It's a 1968 Sikorsky HH-37 King C Pelican U.S. Coast Guard helicopter. Completely restored. It's got the radar system in it. Oh, and by the way, did I ever tell you guys that my father, you know what they say, well, sometimes he ain't a rocket scientist. My father actually was a rocket scientist. He put men on the moon. He designed radar systems for all the Apollo missions that went to the moon. So it's kind of fitting them in a room with a radar system on an aircraft. Anyway, come over here. For like normal suckers, they got a bed in here. Like you're gonna use it when you have a helicopter in your room. And then you got the stand-up shower, you got the fancy vanity like you'd have in any like normal boutique hotel. But there's a helicopter in my room. Did I mention that there's a helicopter in my room? Oh, and there's a latrine, got that, that's business to business. Inside, it's kind of like military chic. So they've kept like the insulation, all this is updated from the days when it flew. But then you even have details like where the parachutes were. And all of the electronics are still exposed from back in the day in 1968. And then of course you got your requisite mini bar here because you're gonna have people that's gonna visit you because you've got a helicopter in your room. And of course you gotta have like adult beverages. And then there is your built-in ice machine, so you don't have to go down the hall. And I gotta give some props to the people who run this joint. It's called the Winvian. It is in northwest Connecticut, Litchfield, Connecticut, which is not far from Lime Rock Racetrack. Check this out. Where the check airman sits, you still have the records from this particular bird. Look at this. I am not going to be sleeping tonight. I'm definitely going to be looking at this. And oh wait, there's more. The cockpit. Check this out. If you guys follow me on Twitter and Instagram, you know that I tweet all sorts of crap about airplanes, especially when I blag my way into a cockpit of like a 787. So this is kind of like home to me. You can still control the rudders here. You've got your stick here, and then you can, not that the thing flies, but let's say if you actually had the blades working, you can actually get this thing in the air here. Some of these toggle switches, they still work. Like this one doesn't. I believe me, I've tried everything when I came here. All this kind of stuff is locked off. Okay, so this one works. Check this out. This one doesn't, but of course the important one. This is like carrying the football here. That one works. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Dave and the ATS Coupe, but oh people, did I mention I have a helicopter in my room? Suckers!